In case you don't know, our mission here at Sorted is to get people into the kitchen talking about
and cooking
great food.
Because of this, the guys at Tesco have asked us to take some everyday ingredients and use them to create 3 incredible dishes.
This week, we're looking at
Sliced white bread.
Ben, make me a sandwich.
Well, sandwiches are good, but today we're going to do 3 awesome recipes using bread that are both sweet and savoury.
Ben, sandwiches are amazing, but let's do these recipes now. I'm making an apple and berry charlotte.
I'm making a Panzanella salad.
But first, we're making herby chicken goujons.
Think of these goujons like adult chicken nuggets. We're going to take chicken fingers and we're going to put them through flour, egg and breadcrumbs, but the breadcrumbs are amazing.
In goujons we trust.
In goujons we trust. So what we're going to do is blitz up bread with fresh dill, parsley, zest of a lemon, salt and pepper. And next up we need to set up our pane system, so that's beaten egg, flour and our gorgeous herby breadcrumbs. Heavy on the herb.
They smell lovely.
But look at that, that's the colour you want.
Green.
Let's crack some eggs into there.
I would like to, yes.
I'm going to get some flour for this bowl and slice up our chicken into finger-sized pieces. So then while the chicken's on the board, and what we've done is try and keep them all roughly the same size, and we need to season them up. Take your chicken strips, pass them through flour, and then if I keep sort of dry fingers, you can do the wet bit, into our beaten egg, and then into our herby breadcrumbs. You know what I said about, he'll keep his fingers wet, and I'll keep mine dry. It will save you paneing your fingers.
Oh, that's all right. I like this bit.
Could you have beef goujons or pork goujons?
Turkey goujons would work, wouldn't they?
They would work.
I could tell you that through my knowledge.
Why, are you a steak man?
Well, I'm a steak man.
I think goujon, I could be wrong, but I think goujon refers to the shape. So actually, it could be a goujon of anything. Once they're all covered, into nice hot oil so you get a sizzle, but you need to cook the chicken all the way through. So don't let it get too hot, otherwise the breadcrumbs will burn before the chicken has time to cook. And while they fry off, need a couple of minutes on either side, we can make a really simple dip. So it's just 2 part mayo to 1 part whole grain mustard.
Oh, I love whole grain mustard. This is an incredible dip, but if I ever got bored of it, I would replace the mustard with sweet chilli sauce.
Yes. Look at that for colour. That's the crunch and colour you want.
Oh. All over that. Oh,
Have a whiff of those.
they smell great.
That's where the herbs
Look great.
come into their own sort of life as you fry them off. Gorgeous.
Delicious. Well, that well and truly looks like our herby chicken goujons.
Sorted. Next up, a Panzanella salad, so a rustic kind of salad. Chop everything up, bung it in a bowl, add in the bread, and it soaks up all those amazing juices.
It does basically mean tasty, soggy bread.
Tasty, soggy bread, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, soggy and tasty don't really go together, but it does.
Until you've tried this, you just never know. First up, you're going to take the cherry tomatoes. If you can halve all of those, and meanwhile, I'm going to chop up peppers, yellow and red, into thumb-sized pieces. Keep everything roughly the same size, and once you've got peppers and tomatoes done, the same thing. I'm going to do red onion, you're going to do a cucumber.
Wicked.
So can you pretty much put anything in this salad?
Yeah, I guess so. You can personalise it, like different tomatoes, heirloom tomatoes, different peppers. Asparagus is really nice, raw, chopped up into it. Make it your own.
Could you make it sweet and put fruit in it?
Oh.
So strawberries, blueberries.
I guess so, a bit like a summer pudding, but kind of all tossed together.
What?
That would work. Brilliant, now everything needs to be tossed together into one big bowl, so all the peppers, onions, tomatoes, cucumber, and then rip up some basil into it, and a very, very finely diced clove of garlic. Like any good salad, we need to season up, so salt and pepper, and we make a very simple dressing out of 2 ingredients, a splash of red wine vinegar and a good glug of extra virgin olive oil. And then of course our star ingredient, the bread, so if you take a couple of slices of that, and I'm literally just ripping it up into chunks, don't cut it, just rip it.
Oh.
And the best part about this salad is you can make it way ahead if you've got a barbecue or something, and then the bread kind of gets better and better as it soaks up all those juices.
Ben goes to so many barbecues. What does he do at the time? He does a lot of stuff ahead of time, but we never actually found out what he does at the time.
Drink.
What I'm thinking is
Pigs.
that all of his time is spent preparing to
Yeah.
save time.
Yeah.
So actually no time's being saved at all.
No.
But it means that the time with your friends and family at the barbecue, you can enjoy their
What
company
barbecue?
and drink.
Where's the barbecue? Why haven't I been
I don't
invited?
always invite you to everything I do. Right, I'm ready to serve this. Are you? Here we go. So better if you leave it for a good couple of hours at room temperature. Try and avoid putting this salad in the fridge, because all the flavours are better at room temperature. But look at that, an incredible salad. Grab some fresh basil.
Which one's the basil, Barry? Do you know which one the basil is?
Don't put under pressure.
Do you know which one the basil is?
Final bit of seasoning, dribble of extra virgin olive oil.
That is our Panzanella salad sorted.
And like any good meal, let's finish with dessert.
This is like the summer pudding's older sister. So that's kind of like soggy bread with berries, but this version is dunked in butter and baked. It's amazing. It's Charlotte.
So these parents named one daughter Summer Pudding and another daughter Charlotte.
Yeah, and I prefer Charlotte. What we're going to do is start off with a bowl and some melted butter, and we're going to flavour the butter with cinnamon and brown sugar. So if you can just mix those together. And it's the flavoured butter that we dunk our bread into. So we need to carve the bread into pieces that will fit inside of a Dario mold. So lots of circles and then lots of rectangles, all without crusts.
Two things, Ben. One, you're not going to have strong bones because you're not eating your crusts. Number two, what are you going to do with those crusts?
Well, you can eat them, but you could eat them in a different form. So, for example, if I give them to you, next time we make goujons, we can use crusts. And for these ones, you don't have to cut the crusts off, you just need to cut out a circle that's going to fit into the bottom of your Dario molds, like that. So, perfect fit. In which case, dunk it one side in your sugary butter and put sugary butter side down.
Okay.
Then do the same with your rectangles, sugary butter side on the outside, and then we're going to cut a bigger circle to go on the lid. Repeat that 4 times. With those done, we need a filling, and the filling is very, very simple. It's equal quantities of berries. These were frozen berries we just defrosted, and apple sauce. So a generous dollop of both, and mix it together.
Easy.
And then the filling goes into these, so if you can fill those 4 up.
Yeah.
While I grab ourselves some lids. So leftover sugary butter cinnamonness, more bread, and a slightly bigger cutter to the base.
Now I know, Ben, that you love to make things, not at the time that you need them, but slightly ahead of that time.
And these are perfect for that, because once they're made, they can sit in the fridge, just bake them off in an oven. They're going to need about 180 to 200 degrees Celsius for 20 minutes, so they're nice and golden and crispy, and then you can serve them.
At your barbecue.
At a barbecue. And remember, this time we want buttery side on the outside again, so this time it's butter side up. Once you've done 4 of those, onto a baking tray, into an oven, 200 degrees Celsius for 20 minutes. Now once the Charlotte puddings have come out of the oven and rested up, so they're still warm, but not baking hot, it's a good time to turn them out. So grab yourself a bowl, just turn it upside down, and with a bit of luck...
Abracadabra, alakazam, what's under here? It's Charlotte!
Charlotte, there we go. A pretty gorgeous sprig of
every
mint.
time.
You absolutely can drizzle it with a bit of double cream as well. That's a gorgeous little dessert.
That is our apple and berry Charlotte.
Sorted. Bread.
Oh.
Try it, let's see what we think.
Right, very good.
You know what you could do? Blitz it up, make a soup, and you've got a...
Gazpacho.
Very
Yeah.
similar.
That's banging.
It's so simple. What about these? Best of both worlds. Bit of sauce, bit of herby crumb.
Yeah, boy.
Favourite so far. That is amazing. Spread it open.
Do it.
Crispy on the outside.
Can I opt for some cream?
There we go. That's a pudding.
Well, why don't you tell us which one of these is your favourite?
Or if you've done something completely different, because there's loads of things out there you can do with bread, then tell us what they are by commenting down below.
Subscribe.
It's pretty desperate.
It's not.
It is. It's a little bit desperate.
Please.